Hey guys, I just wanted to do a real quick video just to kind of show you kind of the an overview of everything between uh, completing the base model and finishing up kind of with the high poly. So this is pretty well the base model that's been created. I've done a couple little small things as far as the geometry in here. And added a little bit of extra kind of creasing, but for the most part this here should be about where we finish up in the other videos. And what I wanted to do was just kind of give you an example of kind of a completed high poly. So what I've done here is this is the smooth, the proxy smoothed version of, turn the grid off, proxy smooth version of my high poly. And what I've done is added a few just details, mainly first thing being just all these spheres or half spheres that I've added to the model just as an extra detail. And all these are little half spheres just snapped, moved, duplicated, and just kind of arranged around the object. I added these just kind of little Allen wrench looking bolts just as another little bit of detail. Ended up adding a bevel to the cylinders just around the inside and the outside, just to have that hold its shape a little bit. Same thing here on these shapes, just added some bevels here and added some bevels here. I ended up fencing these edges to try to keep them from triangulating. Another way to do that would have just been to pull them across, kind of like that's done on the back here. Up top and on the wall sconce main body, this is pretty well unchanged. And the bottom piece down here, this is what we ended up with, is I ended up beveling all these bits here, and then I changed the geometry here so that when smoothed, it just kind of gives us a nice round point. Alright. Moving up through here, I added the detail along this line, which is really simple to do. All it was just an extrude and then scale and an extrude scale. In order to get the contour lines around here, all I did was use the mesh tools crease and just creased some of the edges in. And same thing I've done on the face. So for example, if I come in here with this, I've got to have that kind of double done. We'll do the inside here. So take that, this, and these corners, and if you crease but undo, it's kind of round and mushy. And then if we crease, as we crease, it pulls those corners back out, sort of like it uses the P sub in order to create a, you just gotta be careful of your geometry. Kind of a cheap bevel without having a bevel. Alternatively, instead of creasing, I could have added bevels back on the inside. Same thing here. Bold lines are just extra creasing that I added, and just to kind of smooth some stuff up. So feel free, add some detail to your own models, and get them looking nice and swanky for our texture baking. Remember, whenever about whatever the model looks like. So let's duplicate, pull this over. So this is going to be this would be the smooth version. I hit 1, it's kind of blocky. 3, it's going to be smoothed. So in this case, kind of blocky, go to mesh, go to smooth. In this case, that's 1 division. But if we come down here and say something like, let's go high, go 4 divisions, it'll end up looking like this. Right, so here's all of our geometry, all 485,000 polygons of it. And so it's kind of a good approximation. That might be a little excessive. But even at 3, We can see topology, you can see the edge flow, and see just the way those bevels are holding the shape. So that's what we're looking for when it comes for the complete of our high poly. So good luck, have fun with it.